Hey guys! So this is a bit of a short video that I'm going to be posting, but I do want to just have it documented because, yeah, we have finished our Living Form Dex in Pokemon Home. This includes everything from gender differences, form differences like the alternate forms of Vivillon, Alcremie, Pikachu, stuff like that, as well as obviously regional forms such as the Alolan, the Galarian, and the Hisuian Mons, all put into Living Dex form. So any alternate forms that are from different regions are put next to their original forms, as you can see with the birds. But yeah, we have finally done it. It took a while because I will admit I did take a little bit of time to do some of the things, especially regarding Paldea's newer legendaries, such as the Indigo Disc stuff, which we only just sort of completed recently. But overall, the whole dex has been finished for quite a while, and it was just a couple of stragglers that I needed to get, which was, as mentioned before, the Indigo Disc. But as of now, everything is pretty much complete. There are some mons that you've probably seen as I'm flicking around that have the Pokemon Go stamp on them, or they have, like, they're not of my own trainer ID. I do plan to slowly chip through that and replace all the mons in here with Pokemon of my ID if possible. Obviously some gift Pokemon can't be done like that. Some version exclusive Pokemon can't be done like that. Things like the Scarlet exclusive mons at the top of my head, and some of the Shield exclusive mons, because I just don't have those games. But everything else, if possible, I will be trying to chip away and make sure that they are of my trainer ID. There are a couple of really sort of odd ones that are going to take a while, which will probably be, for example, the Vivillon, which I am slowly chipping away of getting of my own ID, because a lot of them were traded and such. All the Furfuro, pretty much can't do anything about them because they are all Pokemon Go exclusives, and I do not have the funds to go all the way to Egypt to get the one Pharaoh Furfuro, so, you know, that's kind of out of the question. Of the stuff I do have, I guess, most of it's, I think a good chunk is traded of, what is it, of it back here. I think a couple maybe I can do, but yeah, there's nothing we can do right now for those. But there is Pokemon Legends ZA coming out, so maybe I'll be able to get all the Furfuro patterns then? We'll see. There's a couple of Kalos mons that I do need to get my own idea of. But yeah, now that I have technically finished this whole Living Dex, which did take me a while for some of these things, I won't lie, I am starting to work on my Shiny Dex, which I have put into the similar format as the Living Dex now. It did take a while for me to sort them out, and there's heaps of gaps because I am missing a lot of mons from some of the later gens, but I am slowly working through them. You can see my entire group of Alcremie, which is nice. Some mons are still sort of locked to go, so there's nothing I can really do about that. Stuff like Meltan and the roaming Gimmighoul, which is still rather exclusive at the moment. So if I can't get rid of them, that's kind of, they just gotta stay like that, unfortunately. But yeah, there's the entirety of the Living Dex. We just got these mons recently. Turned out I didn't have these two, so I had to quickly grab them off stream. Yeah, everything else here is pretty much just gotten. And that is it of the Dex for now, until they add more mons. What am I going to do if they add more mons to, I guess, the Kalos region? I am not entirely sure. I might do what they did for Hisui, where Hisui is just added on the end of the Gala region, because they were introduced at that point. So most likely I'll just continue from here and just go on if there's any other extra mons that are added, because they most likely will be, considering Legends. But yeah, as you can see, there's the start of my Living Shiny Dex. Still a work in progress, and it will be a very long work in progress. I will show you this particular Dex a little later on, I think probably after we finish the Shiny Hunting month, which we still have 15 sessions as of this recording. But yeah, I am excited to start the Shiny Dex. I do have, obviously, many tools to work with to try and get some of the older mons So I will be trying to do those type of things, especially now that the 3DS is shutting down as of now. So there are some mons I do need to quickly go get in the older games because there's just no current way of getting them at the moment. A lot of like regional stuff that we don't have from Alola, a couple of stuff from X and Y, if possible. But, you know, I mean, Legends Arceus may... Not Legends Arceus. Legends ZA might make those easier. As we know, Arceus had a pretty good shiny rating. But, you know, also how, like, the game likes to not give me one mon in particular. Looking at you, Shiny Glameow. But, I guess as of now, that is all I can really say on the completion of my Living Dex. Which I am pretty proud of. This one's a little bit of a short video, which is probably surprising considering this entire channel is pretty much all my VODs. But as of now, I guess I will see you guys soonish. So, when we get the chance to take a look at the Shiny Dex, that will probably be after the Shiny month, I will catch you guys then. So, take care.